Hey, what's up, my homesteaders and my nerd necks? How y'all doing? Let's make a quick adjustment to. There we go. And, now I'm not so bright. Yeah, power went out today, so I got to reset my light over here. So yeah, we are here. I finally made it. Sorry I'm late. Hey, Rick Touch Bay on birthday, buddy, which is coming up very soon. And brother Joe Fix for you, brother Dale, sister Nana. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Lord have mercy, it's hot. I just come running in here. It took me forever to get the thumbnail. I could not find that thumbnail for nothing. I had to go through all kind of stuff on my phone to find it and send it to the computer and get it up there. I tried the one that Brother Scotty sent me. It said the size. It keeps saying the size is too big. I won't accept it. So it is what it is. Great to see you too, Dale. Whew. I actually got a new video out today. It's not much, 5 minutes. Me talking a lot. Nanner, how you doing? Good to see you, sister. Uh, but yeah, I got the video out. It's like 5 minutes. I was testing out the microphone for the Acaso camera. My little bitty camera here. And apparently it works. It's just not that loud. So I guess on CapCut I have to click the volume up a little more. But hey, it's working. I don't know if it's wasps, bees, stink bugs, what. Scotty Two Toes. What's going on, bro? But if you watch that video, you see my bell peppers are getting stung up. So, and I noticed one today when I got out of the truck to come inside, it was like 3 spots, like doop, 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 on one bell pepper. I'm like, come on, man, leave them alone. But yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. Like I said, if you watch the video, you see I got the deck tore apart on the finishing mower. I might wind up having to change both blades, but I got to take the bracket off that sits on top that holds the gearbox and tilt it back because that front pulley, that's the middle blade also, it's got 2 pulleys on it, is actually about this far from the top of that bracket that the gearbox sits on. So I got to undo some unbolting and tilt back so I can get the old belt off to put the new belt on and hope it fits, and then go get a new belt for the other side too, because it's cracked all around the edges. And I hate to put all that back together, and you know, you have to go back next week and change the belt. So, but yeah, it is what it is. But thought about actually tomorrow we're supposed to be taking off early, and we'll be off Friday. So I thought about maybe tomorrow coming in, unhooking, because I got unhooked the mower anyway from the tractor, so I can get in front of it, take those bolts out. I might use my breaker bar and hope I don't break another bolt off. I already got one rung off. I'm hoping I can, because the bolt and a little bit of stud still up under there. It's like it was welded at one time and then it broke loose, started spinning. I might try to knock that out and get a longer bolt and get another bolt and a nut to go back on there and hope it'll hold. Should. So I don't want to try to break anymore. So I need to go out to, I may go tomorrow before I do anything and go ahead and hit PB Blaster back on those bolts again. So to get them off of there. But it's a okay. Thank you, Rebecca. I really appreciate it. But I was thinking since I got to unhook it anyway, I may unhook it, put my little dirt bucket on there, and start hauling some dirt down there between those pine trees. That if you see my other video where I was mowing a while back, you see the mower deck come across and jump in the air. So, well, hey, appointment went well, y'all. Still got some issues, but hey, glad to see some improvement, Brother Scotty. But yeah, so I can get some dirt though, because that mower kind of kicked up and it hit one of those front wheels and it kicked it up in there like that. And, so I got to get some dirt there and then spread that out and then put some dirt in the driveway and then start spreading it. Figure while I'm into it, go ahead and swap everything over, put the box blade on, and get that driveway done. Because the guys that are renting the fields over there from us, they're having to go ahead and drive around that mound of dirt to get the electric fence to go back there to cut the irrigation motor on. They're probably about to drain the pond back there, watering the tobacco. So yeah. Get that off of there. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. I got aggravated, frustrated. The other day I wound up going shopping. Hey Lenny, okay, how you doing? I was running around town shopping, trying to find stuff to fix the mower with and all that stuff, and I got aggravated. And Jenny got aggravated when I got home because I bought a new tractor. She gave me the business about it. And I'm fitting to show y'all a picture of it on my phone right now. It's brand new. Just bought it. Yeah, I couldn't help myself, y'all. I was in Tractor Supply. I could not help it. I saw the John Deere that actually moves and works. I said, I got to get it. Just to put on the shelf somewhere. So new tractor cost me $7.99. $7.99. But yeah, I couldn't help myself. Got to have that deer. Nothing runs like a deer. But man, I'll keep little blue for right now because I can't afford no big one. I think my nephew said that. What is it? Oh man, was it 60 something E, 6049, 6050 E, whatever that one is. He's got with the bucket and everything with it. I think he said that one was 60,000. So yeah, I can't do that. I mean, I think he traded his old case. He had a big case with that he was using when he was farming. And since he quit farming, I think he traded that case in. And it was the big one with the cab, the AC, the whole 9 yards. I mean, 4-wheel drive. So he traded it in to get that, I think. So yeah, can't blame him because he didn't really need. He wasn't farming. He didn't need a big tractor anymore. DeMoose, what's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? Yep. Yes, sir. Drive the old cheap stuff all day long. That's why I'm trying to fix this myself with these belts and everything. I can't afford to go to the shop with that. I have to with my truck. There's a lot of stuff that I just can't get to. And I don't have a rack. I don't have a big floor jack. I don't have jack stands and stuff, so I can't do all that stuff. Wish I did have it. But with this tractor, I'm trying to fix everything I can myself. I got the box in there with my 12-volt conversion kit that I'm gonna try to get on as soon as I get this belt deal done, the dirt smoothed down. Yeah. All right, thank you, Dale. I appreciate it, brother. I've been trying. Avid, what's going on, brother? But yeah, I mean, you just got. Yeah, the way I grew up, Dad always would take his truck somewhere to get it fixed, but the tractors we fixed there if it was at all possible. And the closest I've ever been to saying the heck with everything and just walking off was the old. Daddy had a 2955 John Deere and a 2940 John Deere. Neither one of them had the cab. It was just the uprights on the back with the fiberglass top over it. You know, just the canopy just to keep you out of the sun. When you could be. But the dadgum fuel filter on those, I hated them so much. Because if you ever messed around and run it out of gas, then you was in for it. Then you had to take it. Even changing the filter, because it was a square glass filter with a rubber seal on one side of it, like a big block. And you had to set and pour gas over it best you could, diesel over it to get it down in there and fill up. Then you had to hurry up, put it on, and snap it in place, and then reach down and pull that little lever. And your finger would get so sore trying to prime it to get the air out of that line. Oh God, I hated that. I know Dale's probably dealt with that at some point in time. Which this is like our late 80s, early 90s type of stuff here. But I mean, I bet everybody was so glad when they changed to the regular screw-on filters that looked like an oil filter. Well, Lynn, I don't know. I kind of been taking it as she don't contact me and say we doing it tonight, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do it myself. Um, I haven't heard from her since last live. We talked a little bit. There you go. That's how it usually happens, Dale. Hey, I've been wanting to get me another truck, but Gina wound up getting her car. It's a 2013. I'm still in the 06 Tundra out there. So I do miss those Rangers, man. Seriously. I always wanted one with that body style and never got a chance to get one. Really like to have one now for gas mileage. Yeah. Yep. I done so much work on them old tractors. Thankfully, my cousin Jeff lives over in Fitzgerald, which he can't do it anymore. But he was a tractor mechanic, and he actually rebuilt the old engine on the 2940 at least twice, I think, if not three times. But he had a little accident and lost some digits, so he really don't want to mess with them anymore. Plus, I'm 53. He's probably 15 years older than me. He's probably ready to retire anyway. Really hitting my F-150 get the same mileage. Wow. That's crazy. So my old Ranger, man, which I had the old 2.0 with the really high gear, so it got great mileage. I mean, I could get with that old 12 or 13 gallon tank that was on, I could get like almost 400 miles out of a tank. But, you know, don't blame him. Uh-oh. Who don't blame? Hey, Troy Sutton, how you doing, bud? But yeah, I mean, that's, 5.0 and get 20 miles. Dang, brother. Old Toyota hadn't seen that in a long time. And it's actually two-wheel drive, my Toyota is. So, but it's got kind of a low gear in it. Okie Seaton, what's up, brother? But yeah, I mean, that Tundra, it would get pretty decent gas mileage when I first got it, but it's getting worse and worse. I got to do some work to it for sure. Yeah, that's 150 four-wheel drive, yeah. I mean, like the best I can get on open road is about 17 to 18 miles per gallon. Like I said, the Toyota's got a low gear in it. I think it's actually limited slip because you can hit the gas on dirt, like on a. Because I tried my old tires out and these tires out on the old end of the old dirt road down from the house here, and you stop, pull off, and take off, and both tires are spinning the whole time. It's not just one tire before it hits the road; it's both tires spinning all the way to the asphalt. Wow, that's a 3.0 V6. Dang. I figured you'd probably pull about 22 to 24 miles per gallon out of that one, Dale. Oh, Dale ain't staying out in the carburetor, y'all. He's keeping his foot in there. She says she had a John Deere 50. What is it? Let me show what a John Deere 50 is. That the mower? Yeah, 21, 22, yeah. But yeah, my F-150 is getting that, man. That's great. Most time that four-wheel drive ain't gonna get but about 17 or 18. Oh, man. But also, if you watched the last video, I got some little bitty Juliet grape tomatoes. Just putting on. I got about 2 or 3 of them on one of the plants out there. I'm so excited about those. They were so good. He says 70 2-cylinder Johnny Pop. Woo. Two-cylinder. I'd like to see that bad boy. I've heard of them, but I can't remember if I've seen one or not. But I mean, even though the older tractors like that were tough, man. Tony Walsh, he had a video where he went to the tractor show over there around, is it Fitzgerald somewhere? Yes, Fitzgerald. I hated I couldn't go, man. I wish I could have went there. He saw there were some cool tractors there that day. Took place in John Deere B. Okay, there we go. Tell you what, if it keeps on, I'm gonna try to find me a little small disc arrow for mine so I can get out there and cut this barnyard up and start planting a bigger garden. Because I mean, my dad always used to have one at my sister's house. He'd have it because he let her move on the land right across the road from them that used to be a field. She lived right across from them, and he would go in the back part of her land she didn't use back there, which is about 1.5 acres, 2 acres, and he'd cut it up. Man, he'd have like eight to 4 row planter. He'd have 8 to 12 rows at least of sweet corn, and all kinds of butter beans, uh, Ford hooks, and green beans, and just everything over there. Yeah, that's why I didn't go even dream of going out there today to work on that mower. I may try a little bit tomorrow because we're supposed to get off at lunchtime. I may go out there and try to unhook it and spray everything real quick before I unhook and then set it down and try to move some of that dirt. But that's probably all I'll do. I'll probably be out there Friday morning trying to get those bolts out. I mean, it's like super hot. I mean, that warehouse ain't no joke. They try to seal it up to where no bugs and no birds, no critters could get in there whatsoever. And us food stores, peanut butter warehouse, I get it. But they put blower fans in the back. We thought they were for us. There's 2 on each end, like huge. They're like 6-foot tall squirrel cage fans on that. 2 on each end in the back of the building, like on the back corners that blow in. And then they have 3 doors with just a screen on them. You can roll the door up and there's a screen. You can let the screen up though, but I mean, we leave them down so it can let the pressure out. It actually helps a little bit, but also it's actually meant to create a static pressure in the building. So when you open a door, a lot of air blows out. So bugs and birds don't come in. We thought they were doing that for us, but they put the big old fans up there in the ceiling, and they do okay, but you're actually just blowing a lot of hot air down on top of us. Hunting fish and stuff, hunting stuff with JJ. What's up? Good to see y'all. And it's like just Yeah, it's just cooking in there. With all, I mean, those fans are blowing. It's nice when you feel a little air, but if you get in the middle of that warehouse where there's no fans, good lord. On the John Deere MT with the front tires together. That's a little bit of old school right there. Taught me to drive tractors. At 70 before he passed away. Try to have you take it. I haven't not yet. I gotta give him his jerky back sooner or later. I've been trying to give him Slim Jims. He just won't have it. He said, got to be Jack Links or nothing. So I don't know. Like I said, I tried to use the thumbnail Scotty sent me again, and StreamYard said it's too big. I don't know why it's too big, but the size of the what is it, the JPEG or whatever you want to call it, the actual size of the picture, not you know what I'm talking about, computer stuff. Take care of my fuel. I wish he'd buy me some fuel. Been in the bird dog blackberry. Woo. We talking about the whiskey? That's only bird dog blackberry I know of. Yep. Actually, pretty good stuff sometimes. A thermal stitch pot holder for someone right now and watching chat. Cool. With some Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Uh-oh. Most of the time I use Sam's Choice. The Sam's Choice diet caffeine free. 2 liters, I use that. But I have been getting the little 20 ounces of the Pepsi Zero, which I normally hadn't messed with Pepsi in a while. The Pepsi Zero is pretty good, but Coke has actually come up with a cherry Coke zero sugar that I've been getting. That's my ribeye. So you've been putting that on your ribeye. Yeah, I thought you fixed you a nice drink deal and you put it on your ribeye steak. Homestead Hangout night drink. Okay. There you go. I've tried a bunch of different things. Actually, I saw a bird dog. I said, I'm gonna try it. There's actually the bird dog blackberry. I thought they've got a crown blackberry now that I've heard is really good. But I don't have crown royal money. I'm still drinking stuff that costs like $20 for a half gallon. I kind of stretch it out a little bit. So on my steak with salt and pepper. If you got a good cut of meat, there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's really good. But most of the time I wind up getting stuff from Walmart. So you got to add a little something there. Um, I've actually really started liking it. I found it at Walmart, but I can't find it there anymore. I got to buy it off Amazon. I need to get some more. Can run low. It's Two Gringos Chupacabra steak seasoning. And it's not like a lot of salt and stuff like that in there, which I mean you want some salt, but it's got a lot of like dried herbs in it, like little pieces of bell pepper and little pieces of onion, and it's got uh, uh, dang, what is like lemon zest, little pieces of lemon zest in there and stuff like that. And I put that on a dollar store steak and tried it one time, and it was tough as leather, but it tasted good. I mean, it's a crazy outlandish name. I get it. Two Gringos Chupacabra steak seasoning. But I mean, it's really good. You can open it up and smell it, and you just get all the different aromas out of it. Like I say, now if you go somewhere and you get a really nice steak, you don't need nothing but salt and pepper. Just let the meat speak for itself. And but like I said, you get it at Walmart. Mm, it's gonna need some flavor because a lot of Walmart's meat and stuff has a lot of water in it. I mean, hamburger meat is a lot of fat, but there's a lot of water too. I mean, it's bad. So James Hall, what's going on, bro? But yeah, like I said, now the only place I can find that Two Gringos Chupacabra steak seasoning is on Amazon. It's kind of expensive, but the bottle is like that big. It goes a long way. That's pretty good. It's kind of like that line from that movie. I forget what it is, but I mean I won't never forget it. Where the guy says, where the waiter says, "How you want your steak?" He said, "Just knock the horns off and wipe his butt, and put it on the plate." The guy didn't say "butt" in the movie, but yeah. I mean, I like mine more medium, and that's what gets me. A lot of people, when you say medium, their mind, like when I order something at a restaurant, they go, "Oh, you want medium well," and that's how I want to get my steak. And I'm like, no, I have to emphasize, look, I want it medium, lots of pink, but I don't want it rare, but I want a lot of pink in there. I still want flavor. I want it to be juicy. I want it to taste okay. Once you get past medium, throw it in the trash. You have ruined the cowboy way. That was it, Shade Tree Cook, James. That's exactly right. But to me, a lot of people want theirs well done. Or I used to get mine medium well all the time until I finally had one that was just medium. Actually, it's a little less than I actually when I'm grilling it here, I cook them a lot like closer to medium rare. I mean, seared outside, I'm looking at maybe I don't know a minute and a half. Well, about 3 minutes aside. It's up. I'm trying to get a good sear on the outside, and there's a lot of pink in there. So I'm kind of right there around medium or medium rare. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you get one well done, that's what you get. You get a tough piece of meat. I don't see any way to get a steak well done unless you do it slow cooking, like on a smoker for at 150 degrees for like 3 days. And it'll be ruined by then, by the time you finish cooking. So, Good cook, but kind of shady. Uh-oh. Like I said, me and Gina usually having a few cervezas anyway. So by the time, usually about now, I'm getting everything off the grill. So we're gonna enjoy our cervezas for a little while, and then 8:30, 9 o'clock, whatever, we're in there ready to eat. Throw it in the microwave. That way, if you do it more on the medium rare side or a little further back, then when you warm it up, you still got a lot of pink in that meat. Yeah, well done. Make a pair of shoes and throw it in trash. I mean, you got leather. I love a good steak. I love a good steak flavor. A good steak that's seasoned well, or it's a good quality steak. You don't have to put anything on it. You have to get the which my favorite thing to put on hamburger steak, which is different steak, is high 57. But but I hate it. It kind of gets me on nerve when I go to a steak restaurant. Being us honestly, how you doing? That you go in there and you already see people putting A1 and different steak sauces on their steaks. Like, oh, this don't sound this may not be good. So this may not be good. And like I say, more often than not, you get a crappy steak. But you got to put something on it to give it flavor. When a lot of times, if you put a good salt on there, a coarse like salt, and some good fresh ground pepper, even if it's the little plastic container you get at Walmart, you grind yourself and hit that bad boy on the grill, but give it time for that seasoning to settle it for a little bit. The steak come to more of a close to room temperature before you throw it on a hot grill. Because if you throw a fresh piece of meat right out of the refrigerator onto the grill, first thing it's going to do is tense up and tighten up. You got to let it come to temperature. There it is. If you got to use sauce at a restaurant, you didn't get a good steak. That's me. I like a good steak. Like I said, if you put some good salt and some good pepper on it, and you cook it the right way, let it come to room temperature before you throw that cold steak on a grill, you'll usually have a good steak. Like I said, if you buy Walmart steaks like I do most of the time, you got to put a little extra seasoning on them to get some flavor in there. But out of the ones, I haven't gotten one in a while because I haven't been over to Broxton to the butcher shop. They actually will still cut you the old school sirloin, just about that big around. The real deal sirloin, not the little kidney shaped looking deal you get from Walmart. Now the sirloin top cut, whatever it is, it's laughable. And they'll cut it the thickness that you want, and you told my steak. Oh wait, I can go get two of those steaks, a couple baked potatoes, or a couple potatoes to bake. And me and Jenny can sit down and I'll have cook her a steak and me a steak, and we'll cut them bad boys in half. They that big. And we'll have a steak one night, have a steak the next night. There you go. It is a great steak, but I've never had one because they're very expensive also. But I've heard people say they're so well worth the money. But steak has got so expensive now. That's why I normally get the New York strip. You still get a decent steak. Oh, excuse me. You still get a decent sized steak, but it's not so expensive. I think the last pack I got three in it for like $30. So we each had a steak, and then we could cut the other one in half and have a little extra if we wanted it. You know, Orange Market's very good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Or have a really, really good hookup there. That's exactly right. Yes, sir. A ribeye is a fine steak, but Walmart you can get a nice pack of two for about 35 or 40 bucks. It has got outrageous. I wish I had some Angus cattle to sell, but these belong to my nephew, so I can't do it. Because they're actually bringing really good prices. If you watch some of Johnny's sale auction videos he's had in the past, man, they're bringing good prices, but not prices that reflect what you pay in the store, though. That's crazy. I mean, it's not been too many years ago that I could go to Walmart and I could buy a dang a fillet for like $7 or $8. Just a little small filet mignon, whatever you call it. And that's Gina's favorite. Cook those up, no problem. And now, and sometimes you find a pack for like $10 to $12 with two of them in it. Now you're buying one at Walmart for about $15. A little bitty steak. Sometimes 20 in certain places. But I like the steak I really like is the ribeye. But like I said, they're so expensive now. That's why I've started getting the New York strip. Keeps on, I'll be trying to get a flat iron steak and come up with something. Well, I was hoping that my nephew would actually save one before, because Ratry bought the new catch bin. He needed money to pay for it, so he sold just about everything he had, except for the three grown cows, the three calves he kept as breed stock, and the bull. That's all he kept. And I was like, man, if you sold us a good one, I mean, if you kept us a good young bull, we could have made it into a steer, you know, fatten him up a little bit, fed him a little sweet feed and stuff. Woo, that'd have been nice. But y'all see, if y'all seen my shorts with these deer, just keep coming up here eating the blackberries and stuff out in the barnyard and all around. I'm about at the dang point next year. The heck with the guy with the lease. And I told him, I caught him last year and told him, I said, hey man, if you find one of those you want to harvest, take her down. Either bring her out to me or I'll go get her. But I want a deer to process to have some meat in the freezer. And it's about to the point, the heck with him. Next deer season, buy my license, sit on the front porch. I'm over 50 yards away from the highway. I'm tired of paying them prices. Because that gun, hamburger at Walmart's outrageous. And I don't think they actually have the fat content like they say they do. I think it's way more fat content, which is a lot of water too. And their hamburger meat, oh man. Almost messed up. Because like used to their regular ground beef was 80-20. Not anymore. Now it's 73-27. So by the time you use that 2.25 pounds of hamburger meat, you got about 1.34 or a pound and a half of hamburger meat. Because mostly water and fat. And then you go to the ground chuck, it's 80-20. But yet again, you do good to even get close to 2 pounds of meat out of that because of all the fat and the water that's in it. It's terrible. So I've been buying, was it the 93.7, the lean. And it still has a lot of fat and water in it, but it's a lot better quality of meat. You get more meat for what you pay for, But that gun was like $18 for 2¼ pounds. It's insane. I got some of there now. I'm trying to make some meatloaf out of, but I forgot to get breadcrumbs. So always something. Real quick, I'm gonna run and grab that steak seasoning real quick. Be right back. Oh, get old. All righty, back. Handcrafted. 2 Gringo Chupacabra steak seasoning and seasonal. It's chupalicious, it says. But salt, spices, monosodium glutamate, dehydrated garlic, sugar, brown sugar, dehydrated onion, paprika, chili pepper, dehydrated red bell pepper, less than 2% lemon oil, papain, whatever that is, citric acid, calcium, stearate, and silicon dioxide added as processing stuff. It's the silicon dioxide so it don't stick and clump up. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a, you can see the seasoning in the bottom there. Get kind of low. Lots of nice pepper and stuff in there. Great smell. Like I said, I put it on a dollar store steak, super thin, that was like, I mean, cooked it for like 2 minutes and it was tough. Done. Overdone. Gotta see that. But yeah. Um, I ain't turning on my oven until fall. It's that hot, brother. No, I mean, it's, you could probably use it for barbecue season. I had put this on a roast in the crock pot, James. And you talking about some good flavor coming out of there. Gina actually told me, said, you ain't never cooked nothing in that crock pot that tasted good until I used this. She said, now that was good. Nice beef roast, onions and stuff in there. It actually turned out really well. Any kind of beef, it works great. My buddy Nicotine was calling me. Sorry. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's, I've seen a lot of people make their own seasoning, and that's cool. That's great. That's fine. But you know, and I thought about trying that. I want when the butcher shop Brock's first opened over there. It's like 8-10 miles away from here. They actually had the huge containers. I mean, they were about this dang tall with a handle on the back, the pop top, that you could buy onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, regular paprika, all kinds of stuff. And I sat there thinking about, man, I could buy those and I could pour stuff together and experiment, you know. But that's what I heard. Johnny Trigg on Barbecue Pit Masters say one time, talking about his rib seasoning. He says, you know what? He said, I can make my own seasoning. I can make my own barbecue sauce. He said, but guess what? Somebody else has done went out and done all the work, and I ain't got to. Actually, James, the barbecue seasoning I have is the good stuff and the special stuff. Brought it on camera, sorry. Putting it out, y'all. Smoke is bad for you. Couldn't help myself. But yeah, I mean, I've not done deer steaks before. That'd be cool. Uh, Most time we always go the way of I used to get the cube steak, burger, sausage, of course, because the place I used to go to over here on this side of town, way past our town over here, it's about 10, 12 miles away. They made the best hickory smoked deer sausage I ever had. They made jerky too, but it was the old school, the black looking jerky that's real super tough that you like chew forever. And I didn't really care for that. But one thing they did make is summer sausages. Deer summer sausage will beat any Hillshire Farms or whatever you find at Walmart summer sausage with the casing on it. I'm sorry. Blow it out of the water. Which, I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Hillshire Farms or whatever, but with the deer cube steak, it's so good. Get you some crackers, Ritz crackers, a good hunk of cheddar cheese, you cut up and throw on there with it, and put it on a cracker, eat it. Man, I can sit there all day. I can make a meal out of it. Well, it's kind of expensive to have made, but I mean, they actually come out with pieces that are this long and about that big around. And it's wrapped up in the butcher paper and all that, and throw it in the freezer and keep it there till you get ready to eat it and throw it in the fridge. Let it thaw out for a day or so. Boom, you're ready to eat. Yes, sir. Which I got in a mess in high school. I had to wind up going to the doctor and getting stomach medication and all that, and I'm taking it today. Been taking it for a few years now again, because I used to get a Ritz cracker, put a piece of summer sausage on there, a nice piece of cheddar cheese on there, and then put me a little hot sauce on top. I need it. Yep. After a while, you get gastroenteritis. Which basically means the interior of your stomach lining is inflamed. So yeah, which just don't help much with that either. So everybody in here tonight, I really should have posted the link, and y'all forgot to tell me again. What are y'all doing? But I've had a blast with y'all tonight. We're getting close to 6:52. Yep. First time I had to do that, James, I had to go to this is back in oh man, like around 90, 91, something like that. I had to go to the doctor's office, and then they sent me to the hospital. And I had to lay on my stomach on a cold metal table drinking a milkshake. Didn't work the first time because it did not taste good. I don't know if they still do that or not, but you drink this little milkshake thing. It's cold milkshake. and you have to keep steady drinking it while you're on that table to fill everything out where they can see what's in there, I guess. And the first time I got sick, I had to go back the next morning and try again. It sucked. It was bad. I mean, it was a rough experience. But I actually got some. I'll probably have it tonight. Some John Souls, Soules, I think. Fred Souls or Johnson, I can't remember. But it's a fajita chicken. I got some of the low carb tortillas, some lettuce, and some tomato. I got to cut up stuff like that, and I figure, hey, give that a shot, try it out, see how it is. We tried it one time, and I thought we liked it pretty good. Gina said, no, we don't think we like that. And I said, well, I'm thinking we tried the other kind, but this is the fajita, so I think it works pretty good. I'm going to give it a shot. Every so often, I will sneak a little hot sauce. I do like the McElhenney's uh, hot sauce. It's pretty good, but it's very hot. You only need a little bit. I'm pretty sure I saw chicken tacos. You've been cooking up a storm, James. I mean, you've been doing a really good job. But I won't do that on those. But yeah, it's like, you want to take a couple of drops. I can take a couple of drops and put on a plate and get a piece of chicken and just dip the tip of it in there and take a bite, and that's enough. That's all you need. You get the heat. I think the ingredients are peppers, vinegar, and salt, and water. There's like 4 ingredients. That's it. But that vinegar and stuff, it just makes it so good. And I had a guy at work that he loves hot sauce with his chips. He said, "Man, D, let me get some of that." And I said, "Tell you, man, you put a little bit. It's hot." He said, "No, no, I'm good. I ain't hot sauce. I'm good." I said, "All right, man. There you go." We got him the ball, handed it to him. He shook the heck out of it. And I said, "Oh, dude, that's too much." He said, "No, I got it. I'm good." I said, "Okay, it's you." But less than a minute later, he's like, "Dang, that's hot." I said, "I told you. You wouldn't listen. I told you only need a little bit." Cholula. Oh yeah, that's the one with the like the round cork top on there. Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen that. I want to try it, but I'm kind of scared to try that one. It's not gonna be really hot. But yeah, like I say, y'all, as far as Amy, I haven't talked to her this week. Last time I saw her, wood cap. It's a wood cap. Okay, I thought it was I'm saying cork, but it's wood. Okay, yeah, it's like the little round ball. Yeah. But like I said, I hadn't talked to her this week. I think we talked to her. She was in chat last week, maybe a week before. Uh, she didn't. Um, she didn't message me and say we were doing live. Uh, I just said, okay, she hadn't messaged me yet, whatever. And I didn't see where she had posted anything, so I just said, okay, I'll just go live. Whatever happens, happens. But if she wants to go live, I'm ready anytime. So, or any Wednesday night. What's up, Shane? From On Force, how you doing, brother? She with her mom. Okay, okay, okay. I did not know that. I know she didn't do her live last night. That she canceled, and that she didn't do her live this morning. So I wasn't sure. So I just been kind of. I know she's got a lot going on right now. So yeah, she's been having to do a lot of babysitting and taking care of everybody and trying to do her work and everything. It's a lot. So I mean, yeah, I ain't got a problem with it. Like I said, I just got to get back in contact with her as soon as she wants to do it again. Oh, she calls you on the phone. Okay, good deal, Scotty. I was wondering. I thought something had probably come up, and she's been real busy lately with the work and stuff, and the kid, the grandbabies, stuff like that. I figured something like was going on. But yeah, y'all keep aiming your prayers. Do your thing. I'm sure she needs that right now. But yeah, I may stay. It's 6:58 right now. I may stay a minute or two just to get my hour because I was late. So, oh man. But yeah, like I said, if y'all get a chance, check out the video. See what y'all think about the microphone, the camera. So that's use this old Picasso here camera. It actually takes a good video. And I actually was able to upload that one in 4K yesterday. Well, it's not today, but yeah. And I got the microphone up here. It's all wadded up with the other one. And I actually turn around and show it in the video. It says Picasso on it. And I bought it had a big foam thing on it. I just figured, Shane, if I stayed a full hour, I'd get an hour's worth of watch time. I guess if somebody watches all the way through, I don't know how it works, but yeah, I bought a little package of these. The microphone was like $12 something, but they said this. They know this one. I looked up online. They said this one actually works with that camera. So I tried it. It's not a very long cord, but I bought a package of these little furry deals that go on there to help with wind noise for like $5. It's like I got like 5 of them. So yeah, it actually worked. It sounded pretty decent, I think. So if y'all watch the video, let me know what you think about it. I hope it did pretty good. Which I mean, I actually watched it back on the TV last night, and the grass is like super green all up here on the hill and stuff. I mean, and I actually was able to upload it 4K. It took like forever, but I got it uploaded last night, so. And it came out at 1 o'clock today. Like I say, it's just me walking around, showing you stuff, talking. I know that can be boring sometimes, but I really want to test that mic out and try that. Like I said, tomorrow I may actually come in and unhook this tractor sprayer, spray those bolts again, and unhook this mower and hook up the dump bucket, put some dirt out, maybe take the box blade, go ahead and scrape this driveway, and try to do some of that, get it on video, and maybe get it out Friday or Saturday or something. I don't know. I'm almost scared because I already run one bolt off on the side that goes. There's like a piece of square tubing that goes from one wheel across the deck up to the other one in the front, and there's a bolt that went down through there. Yeah. Yeah, Shane, I actually saw that you did a pop up, and I was in there watching TV with Gina, and I actually came in here and tried to find it, but I couldn't get it to come up. I'm going to have to go back and check your channel again and see if it's on there. It may not have shown then, but it may now. I should have went back and checked. Uh-oh. James Hall got dinner posted, y'all. Yeah. Like I said, I was a couple minutes late. I forgot to stay over just a little. But like I said, if Amy was here right now, she'd be saying that Wendy's going live at 8 o'clock. That'll be my time. At 7. And then, good gracious, all kinds of other people. So y'all go out, have fun, watch other people's lives. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your 4th of July. Have a great time. I will be playing it here at the house. So I won't be on the road because the law is everywhere. And I actually ran up on a bad wreck yesterday coming home from or going to work. I had to stop. I was late getting to work because somebody wrecked somehow and went up in somebody's front yard and hit a pine tree and knocked it over and spun their car around, and like just the car was a mess. It was bad. So I mean, hate it for those folks. But yeah, I mean, it's a bad weekend to be out riding around. So if you do, please be safe. Take care of yourself. Be careful. Watch out for other people because other people are not paying attention like they should. Like I said, I think I'm plenty over now, so I'm going to get out of here. Have a great night, great rest of your week, great holiday, and we'll try to see you back here next week. Hopefully with Amy. If not, we'll try to muddle through. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next time. Love y'all.